Welcome to AS American English Center. Now what you're going to see is the accent or neutral accent or the accent or English what the native English speakers speak whose first language is English. And this particular book written by Paul Gruber is meant for people whose second language is English. Now we have come here for the pronunciation of the two letters R and W. R and W. R is a consonant. W is a consonant. R is a semi-vowel. How many vowels are there? 5 vowels are there. You know that. But R and L are semi-vowels. R, you say R, it's a vowel sound, and R. R. So how do you pronounce R? This is what you have come here. Two things to remember when making an American R. When you are able to pronounce R clearly, you are considered to be an half American and half Britisher. When you are able to pronounce the sound R correctly, you are considered to be half American and half Britisher. So R, how do you pronounce R? So here, your mouth and lips come forward. Your mouth and lips come forward. So how should it come forward? Like you're going to kiss. How do you kiss? Kadir, you know how to kiss? You have to push forward your lips, isn't it? Right? How is the fish mouth looks? Fish mouth looks like right? So you have to push your mouth forward. You have to push your lips forward. So your mouth and lips come forward like you're going to kiss. Your tongue moves back in your mouth. The tongue goes back, but the lips and mouth should go forward. Your tongue goes back when you want to pronounce R. So how do you say R? R. So the tongue goes back, the lips comes forward, the mouth goes forward. The more the forwardness and more the backwardness of the tongue, the pronunciation of R is quite clear, right? So R. So you just keep your hand in the tongue. R. So it has to go back. The tongue should go back, and the lips and mouth should come forward, right? R. 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 So R. Right? Mouth and lips come forward, and the tongue goes backward. Your tongue moves back in your mouth, not forward. Your tongue shouldn't go forward. Mind you, tongue should go backward. Lips and mouth should go forward. So, here, R at the beginning of a word, R at the end of the word, R in the middle of the word. So, all the R letters we have underlined. Rock, R-O-C-K. How do you pronounce rock? Is it correct? Rock. So R goes forward and the tongue, lips goes forward and mouth goes forward, but the tongue goes back when you're pronouncing R. Rock. Am I correct? Are you ready? Rock. Rip. Reach. Road. Rain. Rich. Roam. Rise, robe, rise. So wherever you see R, you are pushing forward your lips and mouth, and the tongue goes back. R at the end of the words are after a vowel. After a vowel, R comes. What happens? R is a voiced consonant. What do you mean by voiced consonant? The throat vibrates when you say R. R, right? The throat vibrates. So before R letter, if you find A, E, I, O, U, then what happens? You have to tense the vowel, pull the vowel up, right? So C-A-R, the A should be tensed. This vowel A should be tensed. How do you tense? C-C-A-R, car. So you are pulling that A, car. Why you are pulling this A? Because R is a voiced consonant. What is a voiced consonant? The sound which comes through your throat. When you keep your hand here in the throat vibrates, right? So cow, far, star, door, beer, four, wherever you find R and before R a vowel comes, that vowel should be tensed. Tensed means what? You have to pull the vowel, right, sir? So, now R in the middle of the word. R in the middle of the word. Very. Very. Direction. Arrange. Erase. Correct. Marry. Garage. Original. Hurry. Zero. Marine. Bury. Operation. Caring. Arrive. Everyone. Right, sir? So, see, R comes in the middle of the word. Of course, before all these middle of the word R, you find a vowel coming before that. Very. Or very. Got it? Now coming here. R blends at the beginning of the word. What do you mean by blending? R joining with a consonant. R joining with a consonant. When R is joining with a consonant in the beginning of a word, the word letter other than R should not be given the first sound. T-R-A-I-N-I-N-G. What do you mean by that? Training, isn't it? You have to start with R. Training. The T sound is reduced. Training. Training. R should be more stressed, not T. Training, not T sound. When T, R blends with a consonant in the beginning of a word, then that consonant which is, other than R should be less stressed and R should be more stressed. Training, trust, trip, great, tropical, bring, print, president, project, cracker, crawl, break. So when it is blending, R sound should be more stressed and the other consonant should be less stressed. Coming here, R. Blends in the middle of the word. See, R is the strongest sound of the blend. When it is blending with a consonant, R is blending with a consonant. R is the strongest letter. It has to be stressed more. When the blend is at the beginning of a word, your mouth prepares for the R. Right? Mouth goes ready for R, not for the other consonant. For example, TR, trust. It has to go straight away to R. Trust, not T. When it goes TR, you have to go for R. Training, it goes straight away to R. Great, it has to go straight away to R. So here, when the blend is at the beginning of a word, your mouth prepares for the R by coming forward before you even say the word. Immediately before even saying the word, R should come in the blend, right? So R blends in the middle of the word. Subtract, isn't it? How do you say? Subtract. R, B sound is less stressed. Subtract. Wait, race. R is more stressed. Nutrition. Nutrition. Australia. R. Introduce. Introduce. R is more stressed. Compress. Oppression. R, straight away you're going to the R. Betray. Betray. So R practice sentences. So all the R's in a sentence. See, the story he read on the radio was incorrect. So how many R's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 R's are there, right? So nearly 5 R's, right? So the story he read on the radio was incorrect. So the story he read on the radio was incorrect. So all the R's you are pushing forward. Whenever you see the R, your mouth goes forward, your tongue goes backward, your lips goes forward. If it is the blend, You are not bothered about other consonant. The story, O. So after O, after vowel R comes, so the O should be what? It has to be tensed. The story. Story. You have to pull the O because R is a voiced consonant. He read on the radio was incorrect. Incorrect. After O, W pronunciation should be pronounced. Wherever you find after O a consonant come, you have to add W. Incorrect. R you are stressing. Now coming here, her career in the law firm is permanent. So her R, 2, 3, 4, 5 R's are there. So 5 times you have to push your mouth forward or lips forward. So her career in the law firm is permanent. So her career in the law firm is permanent. Now Richard Brooke took a ride in the brand new Range Rover truck. How many R's are there? Of course here Richard. One other R in capital. Okay, Richard and Brooke. So 2 R, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 R's are there. So 9 times you have to push your mouth. And here, yes, C, right. Okay. Now how do you say? Richard. After A, R comes. So you have to tense the vowel A. Richard and Brooke took a ride in their brand new Range Rover truck. Now, next sentence. Everyone will respect the royal family when they arrive at the airport. So, how many R's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 R's are there, right? So, 5 R's. After vowels, how many R's are coming? After A, R comes. After I, R comes. So, here you have to tense it. Here, everyone, E. So you have to tense that E. Everyone will respect the royal family when they arrive at the airport. Airport. After I, R comes. So I is tensed. 2 vowels are the A, I. So you have to go in for a double tensing. The trip to the Rocky Mountains will be rescheduled on Friday. So R, 2, 3, 4 R's are there. So here, the trip to the Rocky Mountains will be rescheduled on Friday. So here, the story he read on the radio was incorrect. Her career in the law firm is permanent. Richard and Brooke took a ride in the brand new Range Rover truck. Everyone will respect the royal family when they arrive at the airport. The trip to the Rocky Mountains will be rescheduled on Friday. You got it? So whenever you're pronouncing R, you have to push your mouth and the lips forward. The tongue goes back like a kiss. How do you kiss? Or just like a fish mouth. Or something like, all the birds you have seen. So when it is going on blending, what you have to do, straight away you're going to the R letter sound rather than the other consonant. After A, E, I, O, U, R comes, you're pulling the vowel. For example, C-A-R. Car. I got a car. So you have to tense it. You got it? Are you clear about it? I request the gentleman to come forward and just tell us what you're able to understand. And just say these letters and words.
Hello all, good morning. I am Vijay Kumar. Today we learned about the American R sound. There are 2 things to remember when we make American R sound. That is, our mouth and lips should come forward, but at the same time our tongue should go back. There is the letter R may come at the beginning of a word, or maybe at the end of a word or vowel. And R in the middle of words, or R in the R may come as a blend of a word, and also R blends in the middle of words, and the next one is R practice sentence. So we will start one by one. So first one is R at the beginning of words. So the words rock. So when we pronounce, as we have seen the 2 steps, mouth and lips should come forward and tongue should go back. Rock, rip, reach, road, rain, race, rope and rise. Then or at the end of words or after a vowel. So here the difference is we have to pull the A sound for long time. So call, fall, stall, door, beer, for, air, ear, turn, poor. The next is or in the middle of words. So here we need to stress the R sound. So like very, direction, arrange, erase, correct, marry, garage, original, hurry, zero, marine, bury, operation, carrying, arrive, everyone. So next is all blends at the beginning of words. So here we straight away need to stress the word or instead of the letter which comes in the first.
No need to say all the words, just
Yeah.
one or two.
Yeah. So training, quest, trip, great, something like that. So next is the things to remember is R is the strongest sound of the blend. So when the blend is at the beginning of your mouth prepares for by coming forward before you even say the word. So R blends in the middle of words. So here subtract, weight praise, nutrition, Australia, so etc. Then all practice sentences. So each time we need to give the stress to the R sound here. The story he read on the radio was incorrect. Her career in the law firm is permanent. Teacher and Brooke took a long ride in the brand new Range Rover truck. Everyone will respect the royal family when they arrive at the airport. So the trip to the Rocky Mountains will be rescheduled on Friday. Yeah, thank you.
No need to say all the words, one or two. No? Look at the camera.
Good morning to all my present here. I am A. Kadir Kalpe. I am here to make words pronouncing in American R, in American accent R. We have to by our sir said we have to push our tongue inside our mouth, and we have to bring forward our lips and the mouth forward, like rock, rip, read, road, rain, rich, rice, rub, rice, and R, that those are R at the beginning of words, and the next is R at the end of the words. Like we have to make the middle word a little long, like car, far, short, door, beer, for, air, your turn, and poor, and the next is these come under the R at the end of the words, and the next is R in the middle of the words, like way, direction, arrange, erase, correct, marry, garage, original, array, zero, marine, bury, operation, carrying, arrive, everyone. And the next is R blends at the beginning of the words, like training, trust, trip, great, tropical, bring, print, president, product, cracker, and crown, break. And the next is our practice sentences, and we are going to practice sentences like the story you read on the radio was incorrect. And the next is career in the law firm is permanent. And the next is Richard and Brooke took a ride in their brand new Range Rover truck. And the next is everyone will respect the royal family when they arrive at the airport. And the next word is the trip to the Rocky Mountains will be rescheduled on Friday. Thank you.
நண்பர்களே, ஏஸ் அமெரிக்க ஆங்கில வகுப்புகளுக்கு வரவேற்கிறோம். அமெரிக்க ஆங்கிலத்தில் பேசுவது எளிமையானது, சுவையானது, ரசிக்கக்கூடியது. அமெரிக்க ஆங்கிலத்திலும் பிரிட்டிஷ் ஆங்கிலத்திலும் தாய்மொழியை ஆங்கிலமாக கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடியவர்கள், அது இங்கிலாந்து ஆகட்டும், அமெரிக்காவாகட்டும், ஆஸ்திரேலியாவாகட்டும், நியூசிலாந்து ஆகட்டும், கனடாவாகட்டும், அந்த 6 எழுத்து என்ற ஒரு எழுத்து அதை முறையாக உச்சரிக்க அறிந்து தெரிந்து கொண்டால் ஆங்கிலத்தில் 50%, 50% நீங்கள் ஒரு தாய்மொழியை ஆங்கிலமாக கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடியவர்களுடைய பேச்சாற்றலை நீங்கள் அறிந்திருக்கிறீர்கள் என்று அர்த்தம். உயிரெழுத்துக்கள் என்று சொல்கிற பொழுது AEIOU என்று சொல்கிறோம். 6ம் Lம் அரை உயிரெழுத்துக்கள் என்று சொல்கிறோம். ஏன் என்று சொல்கிற பொழுது என்று வருகிறது, ஆளுந்து என்று வருகிறது. அந்த 6 உச்சரிப்பு ஆளுந்து ஆரம்பிக்கிற காரணத்தினாலே அதை அரை உயிரெழுத்து என்று சொல்கிறோம். இந்த 6 என்று சொல்கிற பொழுது தொண்டை அதிர்கிறது, தொண்டையிலே சிறு மடிப்புகள் உண்டாகிறது. ஆக சத்தங்கள் உதடிலிருந்து வரக்கூடிய சத்தம் என்று ஒன்று, அது சத்தமில்லாத மெய்யெழுத்துக்கள் என்று சொல்கிறோம். இன்னொன்று தொண்டையிலிருந்து உற்பத்தியாகக்கூடிய சத்தத்தை சத்தம் வரக்கூடிய மெய்யெழுத்து என்று சொல்கிறோம். சோ 6 என்பது சத்தம் வரக்கூடிய மெய்யெழுத்து, 6 என்பது அரை உயிரெழுத்து. இந்த 6ஐ சொல்கிற பொழுது உன்னுடைய வாயும் உதடுகளும் முன்னாடி வர வேண்டும். எப்படி உதடு முத்தமிட்டு கொள்கிறாயோ, வாயை மீன் வாயை போன்று ஊ என்று சொல்ல வேண்டும். அந்த வாய் முன்பகுதிக்கு வர வேண்டும், உதடுகள் பின்னோக்கி செல்ல வேண்டும், வாய் முன்னாலே வர வேண்டும், உதடுகள் முன்னாடி வர வேண்டும். ஆனால் உதடுகள் நாக்கு பின்னோக்கி செல்ல வேண்டும். 6 உச்சரிப்பதற்கு வாயும் உதடுகளும் முன்னால் வர வேண்டும், நாக்கு பின்னோக்கி செல்ல வேண்டும். அப்பொழுதுதான் 6னுடைய உச்சரிப்பு சரியாக வரும். ஆ என்று சொல்ல வேண்டும், ஆ என்று சொல்ல